Hi, and welcome. I wasn't planning on doing a video for y'all today. The only video I was planning on doing for y'all was until this weekend, around Thursday or Friday, when I go see Predator Badlands. But today I saw something that caught my attention, okay, and I had to talk about it, okay, and that is uh, they plan on doing a the Mummy 4, or I should say, I think it said developing the Mummy 4 movie with Brenda Fraser and bringing back the original girl. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. Cause I grew up with the Mummy trilogy in my childhood. Cause I even have um, the original Mummy movie, or the original one with Brendan Fraser, okay? Because if you know that this is not the original Mummy, okay? The original one with the black and white, the Universal 19th, like 30 something, whatever it is, okay? But I think this is a good remake, okay? Not the 2017, wherever that is, okay? But uh, let me know. Have you seen the article, the news about it? What's your thoughts on it? What's your excitement level? And you grew up with it, okay? And what other movie sequel that you like to see get made? And I might later down the road do a video on that. I'll tell you some of those at the end of the video that I like to see get made. Get a sequel, and I will read the article, okay? Uh, Now I said Brenda Fraser, Rachel Weisz. I hope that's how you pronounce name. Her name. Reuniting for fourth Mummy movie. Okay. Um, Now Brenda Fraser and Rachel Weisz in talk to return for the new Mummy movie from Universal Radio Silent to Duet. Okay. Um, Now let's click on one article, one headline, and see what it says, okay? Brendan Fraser and Rachel are reuniting for another Mummy adventure. Filmmaker Matt Bettinell, Tyler I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, okay? Who call themselves Radio Silent, are set to direct the fourth installment in the decade-old action franchise. They are best known for 2019 Radio Night and reviving the Scream franchise for Paramount in 2022. Universal Studios behind the original monster movie had no comment. Fraser led the 1999 reboot of The Mummy with co-star Weisz and became a box office hit. The blockbuster which followed the treasure hunt who accidentally raped a cursed Egyptian priest with supernatural powers. He returned for two sequels, 2001 and The Mummy Returns in 2008. The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Empire, the Tomb of the Dragon Empire, though Weisz only appeared in the former Universal attempt to resurrect the Mummy with Tom Cruise, 2017, but no, the film was a commercial misfire and failed to kick off the studio's so-called Dark Universe. Okay. Now, yeah, okay. Now, it's hard to make that movie, Fraser said. The ingredients that we had going for our Mummy with identity in the new one were fun. That was lacking in the incarnation. It was too much of a straight ahead horror movie. The Mummy should have been thrilled, but not terrifying and scary. Okay? Now, I think the original black and white Mummy was kind of like a horror movie. Okay? This is like an action adventure movie. Okay? let's see here. The Mummy. Okay. It said it's a horror fantasy. An hour and 13 minutes. The original black and white one. Okay. And okay. And it got like 89%. Okay. Uh, but I grew up with this one in my childhood. This is one of my favorite childhood movies. Okay. And okay. And I'm sad that Brenda Fraser never became a big movie star. Okay, I would like to see him make more movie and more of his movies come to theaters. Okay, I'm happy that Ken Reeves got back and making more movies. Okay, um, and hey, I wish Tobey Maguire would have made more movies. Okay, um, okay. Now, I would say that the third one is probably the weakest because I would because it didn't have the same girl in it and it didn't have the same mummy. If it have everybody back in it, then I would probably like it. Okay, I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched these three movies. Um, I think the reason why I didn't like the third one that much because it didn't have the same. It didn't have the the same girl in it, the same mummy, and then I think the some guy with it, some that one guy that was in it that helped fight alongside Rick O'Connell. I think that's his name. He wasn't in it. I read that the reason why he dropped out because it was a different mummy. Okay, if they wanted um to do a different mummy, they should have done it like in the second one, so that each mummy movie uh have a different mummy instead of the first two the same mummy and the third one different. I'm like, yeah, that feels kind of awkward having the first two the same mummy, and then the third one a different mummy and a different uh woman. Okay, so I don't know why she dropped out. Okay, I think the woman from the first two movies, I think she married to Daniel Craig, the guy that played James Bond. I think. Okay. Um. So whenever this comes out, I'll be excited for it, and probably one of my top 10 anticipated movies of the year. I hope it don't disappoint like the third one did. And I think a lot of people criticize the second one for the bad CGI of the Scorpion King, which had The Rock in it. You know, Dwayne Johnson. I think that was his first movie role. Okay. Uh, but the Mummy, the first one, the one that I always can put on and watch and have a good time. Okay. The second one, I thought it underrated and I can have a really good time. Like, remember the second one, he got Brendan Fraser goes, God, I hate these mummies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh, um, I think part of the Scorpion King spin-off movie, especially the first one, and maybe later down the road, I'll try to watch them. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. Um, so it said, um, yet Universal is developing a new installment of the Mummy franchise with Brendan Fraser and Rachel in talk to return for direct sequels to their original film. Directing duo Radio Silent will reportedly helm the project, which is set to integrate the 2017 reboot. Brendan Fraser and Rachel are reportedly in talks to reprise their role as Rick Neverland O'Connell. The film is set to be directed by Radio Silent team. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Yeah, and I'm excited for it. Um, so I would say some of my anticipated movies that I like to see get made, movie sequels that I like to get made would be like, Wayne World 3. I like to see Wayne and Garth come back, Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. The girl that played Cassandra, I think article and video where she said she likes to make a Wayne World 3. Okay? Uh, hey, that's one of my favorite. The first two Wayne World is some of my favorite comedy movies of all time. I think Wayne World 2 very underrated. I think I like Wayne World 2 more than Wayne World 1. A lot of people don't like Wayne World 2, but I like it. Okay? Uh, Another one is Austin Power 4, because Austin Power 3 ended on the cliffhanger, and I like to see, yeah, baby, yeah. Okay? Um, I heard, I read article and video, where Mike Myers said it's hard to to do an Austin Power 4 because the guy that played Mimi, he died. I don't know how many years ago, but that's why it was hard. And I think videos and clips said that Austin Power 4 is rumored and it's in development, so I don't know, okay? Yeah, okay? So Austin Power trilogy, another list of comedy movies that I like, I should say, another one I like to see get made, and the Austin Power trilogy, another some of my favorite comedy movies. Okay, I like to see Eight Ventura, Pet Detective 3. I like the second one, I think more than the first one, but the first one and the second one are both really good. Okay, and another some of my favorite comedy. If I did top my top 10 or top 20, they would be up there. Okay. Um, Now Jim Carrey. I thought Jim Carrey was done and finished when he did Dumb and Dumber 2. I'm like, man, that movie was bad. It hurt the first one. But now Jim Carrey's back in his A game. That they want him to do be in the live action suggestion movie. I'm like, wow. And he was really funny in Sonic movie, all three of them. And if they do make a fourth one, I hope Jim Carrey come back. He reason why the movies are good. Okay. Um. So yeah. Okay. So and another one I would like to see get made with Spider-Man. Um. 4 with Tobey Maguire, Kristen Dunst, Luke Campbell, J. Jordan Jameson, all come back. Okay. So these would be some of the movies that I would be really excited to get made, to get sequel. Okay. But most movies don't need a sequel. Okay. And I can name you like 10 movies that don't need a sequel or should never been made, and maybe I'll do a video of that in like a month or two or something. Okay. So thank you, and till next time.